Whenever we write a means answer, especially in polity, we need to make sure that we give cases and for economic schemes. So cases becomes important which you can use them in polity. Now when we look at A.K. Gopalan case or any very famous cases that has been there in Indian polity book Lakshmikant itself, all of these have been a part of Indian constitution and is there everywhere in the social media, in Google and everywhere, and also in IB in this particular article 13 video. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. But right now we'll see cases that we can use in answer writing which has been of the recent ones and that we can take use of. Now, the first case is regarding the Uniform Civil Code that we have. The case is John Vallamatom versus Union of India. Now, the gist that you want to take is over the section 118 of the Indian Succession Act, and section 118 says that a person having a nephew or niece or any relative cannot bequeath his property for religious or charitable purposes. So this was what section 118 was all about, and this is what this case is going to relate to, which Supreme Court in this very case declared as unconstitutional. So this is what this case is about, because he said that this particular section violates Article 14 of the Constitution, and accordingly this case took it into the picture. Another thing here is about the Uniform Civil Code, and this question has been asked in UPSC, and these cases were something that the toppers have used over this case. So make sure that you remember this case very, very nicely. Then we come to Sitaram Yechuri versus Union of India 2019. This case, famously known as Jammu and Kashmir habeas corpus case, and here the Supreme Court allowed the petitioner to visit the detainee. This is about that they wanted to meet the leader of the party during detention, and yes, Supreme Court allowed them, but he also asked to not carry any other political activities during that tenure. So just make sure to use it over the criminal's part. Then we have the Swiss Ribbons Private Limited versus Union of India. Supreme Court upheld in this over the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016 and the National Company Law Tribunal, and it held that again it is not violative of Article 14 of the Constitution, unlike the John Vallamatom case where it said that it is violative of Article 14 of the Constitution. So just make sure these articles come into picture, so when you're asked to talk about Article 14 or any of the fundamental rights, you can use them, relate to them and put in your input. Then we have a case where the Supreme Court pronounced that reservation in promotions in public positions is not a fundamental right, and states cannot be compelled to provide reservation. In this case was Mukesh Kumar versus the state of Uttarakhand. Now, Yashwant Sinha and others versus CBI and others, you might not relate to this as this case, but Rafale case is something which you will know. So here all the reviews petitions were dismissed, and in this way came up the right to information. The relevant things came up because of the right to information, and this you can use when you're writing the answers on the consumer protection or right to information things and corruption and everything. So this case is this for it. Now, this case is or the constitutionality of Maharashtra prohibition of obscene dance in hotels, restaurants, bar rooms, and also the Protection of Dignity of Women Act 2016. And all of these were upheld, and this case said that the act is not violative to Article 21 of the Constitution. And also the court relaxed the conditions for obtaining the license to work and everything like that. So this case is a relaxation over all the things that goes on aside and beside, and Article 21 is involved in this. So just make sure, note it down and use it whenever possible. See, it's not possible to remember all the cases, but the main portions you can. Now, in this case, 5-judge bench of the Supreme Court held that Chief Justice's office falls under the category of public authority and is subject to the provisions of Right to Information Act. So, this is the question over the Supreme Court, its independence and everything. So, whenever you get a chance, put this case, use this case, and obviously, whenever it comes in polity, these are the very common things that come in. So, use them whenever required. So, this case gets along. Famously known as Ayodhya case, 5-judge bench decided to hand over the disputed land, and basically under Article 142 of the Constitution, it ordered to give an alternate 5-acre tract of land to the Sunni Waqf Board, and also this act of placing idols beneath the central dome was declared to be an act of desecration, that is acts of religious impurity. So make note of it, the Supreme Court intervened in the religious affairs. And if you take note of what is Article 142, it gives powers to the Supreme Court to do complete justice wherever possible, even if they have to get along with the Constitution or if they have to take actions or steps which might not be accepted in the Constitution had it been according to the Constitution. So this is Article 142, and now let's move into the next case. Now, this case you can use when you want to use the right to freedom of speech and expression, one of the most favorite question of UPSC. So here it said that yes, things, the movies, everything cannot be restricted by fear of mob violence, and public officials are subject to the rule of law. This case came out from the Bengali film Bobishyoter Bhoot, but then this case is also included for Padmavat and everything that you can relate to, so use it wisely. In this case, Supreme Court upheld the constitutional validity of the Karnataka extension of consequential seniority, which said that a reserved category employee could be promoted before a senior employee belonging to the general category. And also 85 Constitutional Amendment Act extended the benefit of reservation in favor of SC/ST. So you can use this amendment, also this act, and this case. In this case, Supreme Court held that right to internet forms a part of freedom of speech and expression under Article 19(1) Part A, and ban of internet in the state of Jammu and Kashmir is violative of it. And now the internet closure in Delhi and internet closure in so many parts of states that have been happening, you can use them when you have to mention this point or anything like that. It also stated that an order suspending internet services indefinitely is impermissible under a rule was given, so you do not have to mention that because that would just extend your answer, the words would just be extended. So let's move on to the last case for this video. Supreme Court in this case held that non-governmental organizations substantially financed by the government, irrespective of if they are directly or indirectly financed, they will fall within the ambit of public authority, and this was provided under Section 2H of the Right of Information Act 2005. And also the schools and colleges also, if they fall under the government directly or indirectly financed by it, will fall within this Act of Right to Information Act 2005, and accordingly things would proceed. So you can use them when you want to put in the NGO or the public authority or anything like that. Alright guys, this was it with today's video. You will not believe how much I had to research over all of these cases and to be extremely correct while delivering it. And I know it might not just be better than all the other YouTube videos, but I wanted to make it crisp, short and variations so that it's not just one case in a 10-minute video. It's a 10-minute video and a lot of cases which you can use in different topics, because that's what UPSC is about. Vast and not deep, but also somewhere where required you have to dive further. So this was it with today's video. We meet next on Wednesday. Until then, keep studying. Thanks for watching.